Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that how to do GitHub authentication in JavaScript. So this is a full project that we will be building from scratch. So you can see that there are two fields, username and password. Here you just need to fill out your username and password of GitHub account. So let me just try to fill out the incorrect details here, username and password, and click on sign in button. So now you will see that a alert box will be generated saying to me that it is wrong credentials, and also a message will be sent from the GitHub API which is saying to me that these are bad credentials. You can see that. So now if I want to log in, I need to enter correct username and password. Let me enter the real username of my GitHub account, which is Gautam123456, and let me enter the correct password as well, and click on sign in. And now you will see that a JSON response is returned from the API, GitHub API, alongside with these details here. You can see that these are the username, avatar URL, all that stuff. So now I am just displaying these stuffs here. This is my profile picture, this is the username Gautam123456, and this is the profile button. So if I click this button, this will open my profile in a new window. Here you can see all that stuff, all the profile information. So we will be building the simple application from scratch. So through this tutorial you will get to know about how to do GitHub authentication in pure JavaScript. So let's suppose all the source code of this tutorial is given in the video description. This is the GitHub repository of this project. Only two files are used here, very plain and simple, index.html and script.js. So just download this stuff here and now open your favorite text editor. I will delete all the code and start from scratch. So also let me delete index.html code. So just make an index.html file and write this code. So we will be giving a title of GitHub login, let's suppose. And also for this project we are using some bootstrap for styling purposes, so you just need to include the bootstrap. So just go to Google and type in bootstrap CDN. So click on the very first link. We only need the CSS, so just after the title make a link tag, relative is equal to style sheet, and the href will be equal to that link that we have copied. That's it. So now we have successfully included bootstrap. So inside the body we will be having a base class of bootstrap, which is container. Inside this we will be having a simple heading of GitHub authentication, and we also need to center this heading. So we can just give a custom attribute style, text align of center, and after that we just need to have our form. So for that we will be having a form tag right here. So let me also give two attributes to it. First is the ID, so that we can just target it in the JavaScript, and also one other attribute of autocomplete to off. And inside this, guys, we will be having the form group class of bootstraps. This is a standard class in order to style the forms. Inside this we will be having an input field of type text. I will give a ID to it of a username and a placeholder of username, and a bootstrap class of form control. That's it. Similarly I will copy paste this, or I can just write this manually, div form group again. Next I will be having the password field to enter the password. Input type will be password, and this time I will give the ID as password, placeholder as password, and again the class of form control, like this. So after this we have to have a submit button. So for that again we will be giving a form group class. So this time we will be having a button which will be having the class of btn danger, and the text will be simply be sign in. And now if I refresh the application, you will see a simple form here. Let me go to the application here. Where was the application? Let me open in a new tab here, localhost 5500. So this is the application, guys. You can see that GitHub authentication. This is a username, password, and a simple sign in button. So if I click this button, nothing will happen because we haven't written the JavaScript code. So first of all guys, for this application we are also using jQuery. So go to w3schools.com and here you just need to just go to Google and type jQuery CDN and go to w3schools.com to this website and grab the CDN like this. Copy this and just after the body paste it here. And also now we will be including our custom JavaScript file, which is script.js. Include this. And now after including this, we just need to write our JavaScript code. So first of all, we will write the document.ready function of jQuery. So when all the documents are loaded, we need to execute this code. So first of all, we will target the form. We have given an ID to it of form. So when the form submits like this, it will take the event object like this. First of all, we need to call this event.preventDefault. So it will be preventing the auto submission of the form. This is very necessary. And now we will grab the username that the user has typed like this. We have given the ID to the username input field username .val. So this will grab the value of the username. Similarly, we will grab the password as well like this, password val. And now we just need to make a simple string like this, header string that we need to pass to the API. Let me call a header here like this. So we will be using the btoa. So this is a built-in function in JavaScript. So inside this we will pass our username plus, and inside double quotes we will write colon symbol like this and plus password. So this will make our header here that we need to pass alongside with the request to the API. So for this purpose we are using the fetch API, so in JavaScript, which is a built-in solution for making request to the APIs. So the endpoint is very simple, https api.github.com/user, and here you just need to provide the second argument as curly brackets. Inside this you just need to pass the header option. So inside headers you just need to pass authorization space, and then you just need to pass our header like this. Let me just show you inside our code here. Let me just show you the code. This is the code we are using. We are passing this to this endpoint https api.github.com/user, and then we are passing this authorization header that you need to pass. Simply you can see that authorization space, and sorry, we also need to write here basic also just after the authorization. Sorry, I forgot that. Let me just see authorization basic. So just write this string here basic. This after this there is a colon here like this. Let me just copy this string here to avoid confusion. So you can see that after headers there is a colon and a set of curly brackets. Inside this we are passing this authorization header colon basic plus auth. So that's it. And now after this we will be handling the response which is coming from the API by .then. So basically it returns a promise. For that we just need to return handle it by .then. So after that we will convert this response into JSON by calling the JSON method like this, and then again we will call the .then method again to get the data which is coming back from the API again. For now we can just console log the data like this, and now if I refresh the application, and for now you just need to open the console window by going to inspect and go to console here. And for now I will be passing the wrong email address and wrong password. Sign in. So you will see that it is saying to us that auth is not defined. oh sorry, this is header not auth, so that's, just make this change. And also guys, go to the index.html and you also need to have the validation here, so that the user cannot submit the form without entering the details. So just make this fields as required. So this is a built-in solution for having form validation in JavaScript. So here we will pass wrong username and wrong password and click on sign button. So you will see that a message will be popping in from the API, which is bad credentials. So now we just need to handle this inside our application. Let me copy this message here. So now we will make a very simple if condition. So first of all, we need to clear out the entries here. Just print it in the console log data. And also we just need to clear out the entries which was there, dot well to that, and also clear out the password. And now we will make a very simple if condition. If data.message is equal to this bad credentials, then we will be displaying a alert box saying to the user that wrong credentials, like this. And now if I refresh the application, we will see a alert box if I enter wrong username and password, like this. So you will see that wrong credentials. So now it is looking good now. So now we just need to handle the other task. So if the user details are successful, then we just need to, let me just enter the correct details here to get the message. Copy 1 2 3 4 5 6 and the password. And now you will see that details are coming here from the API. This is the username, login. We only need to display three things: login, avatar URL, and this HTML URL. So this is a profile page. And at this moment I will be switching off the autosave just to see the progress. And now we will be declaring a result variable here, like this. And inside this we will be writing a dynamic HTML. For that we just need to create a div where we can just display this. So just after the form, declare this div which has the ID of result. So inside this div we will be populating the result which is coming from the API. So here we will be having a simple image tag. Image source will be equal to, this will be data.avatar underscore URL. So this is a full address of the image. After that, close this tag. And now we will be also be attaching the bootstrap class for the image, which will be image thumbnail, margin left to 4. So this is just a margin class in bootstrap. And also we will be attaching the fit, width and height, which is 100, height to also 100. And now if I refresh it, if I enter the correct password, so I will be displaying the picture. So just sorry guys, we also need to execute the next step in order to add this to the DOM, so which is result.html, and here we will pass the result. That's it. And now I will switch on the autosave. And now if I refresh it, enter the correct username, password, enter, you will see that this is my profile picture which is displaying. And now we just need to display the username and the profile button. For that, let me just do this on next line. So after this we will be having a break tag, and then we will be having a simple heading. So inside this heading we will display our username, data.login. That's it. Close the heading. And after that we will be having a break tag, and then we will be having a simple button. The label will be C profile. I will close the button and also attach a bootstrap class to it of btn success, a green color button like this. And for the link, we just need to, just before the button, we just need to declare an anchor tag. The href attribute will be equal to data.html underscore URL. That's it. So close this, and we just need to close the anchor tag after the button tag is closed like this. So just to make the clickable button like this. So now this is complete, guys. The application is complete. And now if I just refresh the application, and now if I enter the correct username and password, so you will see that this is my profile picture, this is the username, and if I click this button, see profile, so it will redirect to my profile page. Here you can just get all the information. And one other change that I can do here is that I can attach a attribute to the anchor tag, so that when I click it, the profile button, it will open this inside new tab, new page underscore blank. So this way I will not leave the website, current website. So now if I reload the application, so you can see that if I click it, it will open this inside new tab. So thanks very much, guys, for watching this video. In this tutorial, we have seen the GitHub authentication in JavaScript using the fetch API. All the source code is given in the video description. You can just download the GitHub repository. So thanks very much for watching this video.